Why did Alex get red nose?
Good evening. For the few that may not know who I am, I'm Nick's brother Alex. And that's not the first time I've been referred to as that. It's a little hard to believe that Nick was married today. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago Nick and I were riding our go-kart in the yard, playing Little League baseball together, and spending basically our whole summer swimming at Uncle John and Aunt Shalene's pool. But we have grown up, and those times are a fond memory. Now Nick has grown up, graduated from college, and started his first job. I don't know if I can express how proud I am of the young man he has become today. It brings me great joy that Nick has found someone that makes him as happy as Whitney does. You can always tell that when they are together, they make each other genuinely happy and they love each other very much. As I'm sure you know, Nick is the youngest of our family, even though now he's the biggest. Growing up, we've always kind of tried to protect Nick, especially Mom and Lauren. If you mess with Nick, you mess with them too. But today, Nick, signifies the start of your own family. You've had good examples to show you how to protect and take care of your family, and now it's your job to do those things. I know you will. I know you two will have a wonderful life together, and we are looking forward to being with you along the way. So let's all raise a glass and toast the blessed life of Nick and Whitney. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead. Hello, if you didn't hear earlier, I'm Hunter. I'm one of Nick's best friends, have been for as long as I can remember now. Him and his family have always been like a second family to me, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm going to tell the story of how these two very began. Day one. They might not have any idea what I'm getting ready to say. Nick's going to deny half of this, but so this was sophomore year in high school. It was right after Christmas, and oh, they were going to miss so it was that time period in between Christmas and New Year's. So of course we still had basketball practice at 7 o'clock in the morning, and Nick never got there early. Nick was always the one who showed up right on time, changed clothes, ready to go. I, on the other hand, I lived 3 minutes away, so I always got there really early. So this day, Nick beats me there right away, red flag, hey, what the heck's going on? And so I park, and I usually fiddle around in my truck, I play on my phone, do whatever, until it's time to walk in. And as soon as I park, I usually have a usual parking spot, as soon as I park, Nick jumps out of his car, grinning from ear to ear. What's going on? This doesn't happen. And he runs over to my truck, I immediately lock the door, I don't want to talk to him yet. And starts pecking on my window, he's like, let me in! He's like, I roll the window down, still don't unlock the door. And he says, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what's going on? You never guessed what happened to me last night. What happened? And he said, Whitney texted last night. And he's still grinning from ear to ear. I'm like, well, you said something back, right? And he was like, yeah, we ended up talking all night. I was like, well, what did you think? And he was like, I liked it a lot. And I was like, well, that's, good for you, buddy, I think you need to see into this and keep going. And here we are today. So as many times as you told me it's my turn, you're welcome. I love you both very much, and I wish you the best, and know that we're always here for you. Nick and Whitney.
Before I start, I do want everyone to know that I am the favorite Lindsay. So no matter what she says, I am the favorite. So I just want to get that out there. Okay. Wow. Where to even start? Wee, you're my bestie, and I love you with my whole heart. I couldn't decide if my speech should be funny or sad. Then I realized a poem wouldn't be bad. About 9 years ago, when we met, we were playing ball and working up a sweat. From that day forward, we were always together. Shoot, just ask Nick and Hunter. They could talk about that subject forever. We have a bond that can never be broken, although there were years of fighting, and I ain't joking. Your family then also became mine, and I was stuck listening to you and Lindsay always whine. Once we both started dating Hunter and Nick, we then broke their hearts pretty stinking quick. And once we found out there were other girls in the picture, that sure made us run back even quicker. I remember you and Nick's first date. The four of us drove to Princeton really late. I knew right then he was the one, because he was able to put up with you, which is easier said than done. We've made so many memories, I can't pick just one. From going to Panama, breaking track records, and taking first in the lip sync, which was so much fun. My favorite memory of all was getting to be roommates in high school and prank call, thinking that we were so cool. After being Lady Trojans, we then became Lady Oaks and had some fun times on the tennis fan, cracking all sorts of funny jokes. Being a year apart in school wasn't always easy. After I graduated college, you had kept really busy. We are so much alike in so many ways. All I can do is smile when I think about those fun days. Today tops them all by far because I got to see you marry Nick, and I know how happy that you are. As for you, Nick, you're like a brother, and I couldn't ask God to give Whit any other. Knowing you both make the other one happy makes this poem a little less sappy. As I was finishing up my speech for tonight, I started thinking I better remind Nick that Whit will always be right. With that being said, you two will be just fine. Now everyone please raise your glass of wine. To the bride and groom, I love you both.
We are not going to listen to that, Lindsay. We all know that I'm her favorite, clearly. I just wanted to start off by saying congratulations, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here tonight. There are a few little tidbits that I'd like to fill you in on real quick before I start my serious speech. My sister is marrying Nick, but he did try out the first Malin here. He did go to prom with me first. So he had to go through me before he got to Whitney. And then another little quick bit that I wanted to share that I said, oh, I need to put this in my speech, and I totally forgot. Me and Nick are really, really close. Nick, when we were going to Florida a couple years ago, I was sitting in the van and Nick was in front of me and he ate a Kit Kat out between my toes. So that made us really, really close. So, but I have a little thing. Jake? Yo, Whit and Nick, let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. All right, stop. Drop your forks in, listen. Sit back, relax, and listen to my rendition. These two hold each other so tightly, all lovey-dovey. Daily and nightly, will it ever stop? Oh, hell no. Just look at their Facebook and those sappy posts. To the extreme, their love is hot like a candle. Gym, they work out like animals. Fun size, over 5 foot with a Brooks on, so she can work out like yo, CrossFit, barbells and such, when she does a handstand. Jealous much? Love it or leave it, but it's gonna get her way. You've seen her work her clothes, and this girl will play. If there was a problem, Nick can't solve it. Take her to the sporting goods. because that should resolve it. Ice, ice, baby. Married, right, baby. Take my advice, vice, baby. And treat her nice, nice, baby. NC, we went through that phase. We love Justin Timberlake still to this day. Quick to the point, no faking. These two were meant to be, there's no mistaking. At the lake, she said yes. Now she's looking hot in her wedding dress. 6 years is what it's been. Now they're tying the knot. When's love is what he's got. Best friends, like no other. Words can express how much I love her. Allegedly, she's Whitney Christine, but my little sister she will always be. Now listen up, while I preach the truth, because Whitney and Nick are loving proof that love cannot troublesome time. Love is patient and love is kind. Put each other first and be good to one another, because one day you'll be a father and a mother. Remember to always have fun and to say I love you when the fighting is done. May your sky be blue, may your grass be green. It's you against the world, so you have to be a team. Love her for the rest of your life. Hook, line, and sinker. Now Whitney's your wife. All this time later, and here we are, taking advantage of that bar. We kept our composure. Now it's time to cut loose. Grab your drinks, kids. Grab your juice. Lift your glass.